Wolfman Lewis, your Godfather Wolf. Welcome back to the chill age of it. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are. It is time for the NFL Draft. If you're new, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second season of the NFL head coach, the New York Jets series. Our man is Sam Carson. If you missed that very first season or any of the other episodes available here in season number 2, please take a look at them. They're available on the channel in a playlist. So here we are with the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen.
Welcome to the 2007 NFL Draft. This year's draft features a well-rounded group of players, including two very athletic quarterbacks. Omar Giles out of UAB and Walter Dudley from Georgia Tech are two guys that really produced at the college level, and there may be some teams that are going to try and trade up to snag one of those prospects.
All right.
Miami is on the clock first.
Let's see. So they want us to get a quarterback, a defensive tackle, and a tight end. Let's see. Can we... Okay, Miami's on the clock. Why am I...
The Dolphins have made their selection. The Bills select next. Thompson is a nice pass rusher who can provide active support in the running game. At defensive end, the senior from Nebraska was almost unstoppable against Big 12 offensive tackles, constantly getting into the backfield, making plays against the run, and sacking the quarterback. Thompson is the type player who doesn't stop working until the play is dead. He has a very quick first step off the line and a strong closing burst of speed. Thompson is very consistent, and it is rare to see him make a mistake. He's the best defensive end on my board and has a chance to be the man for this team.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. I'm guessing we can't... I don't know how to trade up in here.
Buffalo has made their pick. The Ravens are up next. I would be very weary about this selection here in round 1. Yeah, this kid does have an outstanding combine, and yes, he is a tremendous athlete, but he's still developing as a football player. If he can get his football skills in order, this will end up being a good pick. It's still a pick that makes you wonder if a coin was flipped to make this decision by. Buffalo.
All right, so they picked Omar Giles. Let's see what this fool has to say.
What's up, Coach?
Defensive tackle. You know what? I'm not sold on
That's
him.
not
We're
gonna
not
happen,
doing.
man.
We're not doing it. No. We need to get a quarterback, and I don't think there's many quarterbacks left. Well, I guess there would be. No. Yep. Let's go with Rock Hathaway. Sure, why not?
New York has finished making their selection. The Dolphins select next. They can really use a player like this at the position, but this might be a little early to take him in round 1. I talked to the coaches, and they had him really high on their board, so he may end up being a good fit for this franchise in New York.
All right. Let's go ahead and send to our pick again. Let's see what this buffoon has to say. I bet you it's a defensive tackle, isn't it?
Yeah?
Let's get right in T.Y. Reed. I'm not sold on him,
thinking
dude.
no.
Forget about you, dude. They want us to get a tight end. Oops. Receiver, tight end. Zachary Johnson, Patrick Ortiz. I wish we would have scouted these guys a little bit better. Patrick Ortiz, sure, why not?
Has made their pick. Miami is on deck. This is an interesting player to be picked here in round 2. This guy is an up-and-coming prospect that possesses the physical tools to be a very productive player. However, the overall consensus on him is that he's still a project in the works. This is basically a boom or bust type prospect selected here by New York.
All right. What do you say we need? We need a defensive tackle, if there's any available. Like I said, I'm just skipping to my draft picks. I don't want to have anybody sit through all this here. Was that a defensive tackle? Yes. Okay. So yeah, I don't want everybody to have to sit through the entire draft. That's why I'm skipping to my things and then hearing the analysis. Let's go with Jermaine Jones, I guess.
That wraps up day one of the NFL draft. We'll see you tomorrow.
So day one of the draft is over. This is day two of the draft.
Here it is.
New York has revealed their latest pick. The Dolphins are up next. This is a good player, but some question his work ethic and his value here in round 4. He's not the most motivated guy in practice, but he'll give you what you need on game day. We'll have to see how this pick pans out for him. New York.
Alright, let's go with our guy. Assuming the draft. What do you think, fool?
Yeah, what's up?
Defensive tackle Larry Wicks. You know what? I'm
That's
not
not
sold
going
on
to
it.
work.
No, not happening. I'm guessing all the halfbacks are gone, perhaps. No, not really. Let's go with Armstrong.
New York has made their pick. San Francisco is up next. This kid was a very solid all-conference player coming out of college, and this is a good pick here in round 5. He's shown that he can make things happen on the field, but there's some off-the-field issues that people were worried about. For this kid's sake, I hope that most of those issues have been worked out so he can go on to have a good career in New York.
All right.
Talk to me.
Tight end Rodney Castle.
New York has finished making their selection. The Dolphins are up next. This is risky business selecting this player here in the 6th round.
What'd you do,
The
you
way the
fool?
good with the bad, neither really dominates. You're getting about as much upside with this kid as you will with the downside. I don't really have an opinion leaning in favor or against this pick made by New York.
You know what? Goof. Now what are you telling me?
Yeah?
No, I don't think so, dude.
No, not this time.
Receivers are probably all gone except for... Yeah, the receivers are all gone. I kind of figured that. Yeah. No? Wait a minute. These aren't... Okay, so it's just Dan Shelton. Let's go with him,
We
sure.
hope you enjoyed this year's draft. Thanks for watching.
I think this is how you trade up. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm guessing so. All right. Let's go with the management meeting real quick. You know, we got to go see their management meeting. I guess we're simming to the next period. $63 days until the training camp. Let's take a look at late
This shouldn't
games.
take
What's
long.
going on? Filled all the positions we need in our roster. Feel free to sign more if you see in the
Gotcha.
next period. Okay. All right. We have 63 days left until the training camp, ladies and gentlemen. In the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going to the weekly staff meeting. I don't think there's anything really majorly going on there. We'll be going to the weekly staff meeting where we will be trying to sign some players and trade some players as well. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, scratch your claw marks in the bottom right corner of your screen. Remember the Wolfpack them today. Sniffing button to the bell icon, become part of the Vacation Squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. We will see you for more NFL head coach of New York Jets Series season number 2. Our man right there, Sam Carson. Wolfman Lewis, your Godfather Wolf. I am out.